Every gate you open into darkness
sorry about that.
brings another challenge.
Sorry about starting the stream without the mic on. It happens. Like I said, we're about to go see Hell. He wasn't that hard to beat, just hit really, really hard. If you can get the easy one first there.
She's ready. Ready, Hazel. Remember your training.
Could block that one. One of the stupid shield guys. Let's see if we can deal with this guy first though.
It's nearly over.
Alright. Well, as I was saying, we're gonna go see Hell. We crossed the river, or we are crossing the river, which is supposed to be full of knives and swords. So let's not jump in the water. And can we go see Hell about getting our boyfriend back? Looking for runes again. Right.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Alright. See if we can spot the runes anywhere. Oh, there's a new thing. Take it over. Maybe I have to run back through the. What's that? swear that the door was different when we came by. Yeah. Oh, there, do we have an X there? No. Maybe above. Can't find anything to line up. So these shapes, that's definitely gonna be the find from the right angle. There. No. There we go. Looks like the X was still back down there. Go this way to get the X or what? Thought it was back there before. Oh, one of the face things.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not
Hey, Lulu.
hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
Huh? I wonder if that's some mother again, I guess. There's a face in one of the early in the game near the path to Sod, which I think was a father. We always talked to her mother. Well, I saw her mother once before as well.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Alright, let's go back to there where the... wonder if maybe all of them is gonna be that one side thing up there, maybe. So maybe the ankle, yeah. Clever. Alright. Scandinavian summer, I guess.
The gate. It's opening.
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry.
I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Oopsies. Oh, there goes the sword.
Hell is reaching deep inside of her. Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Giant like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
Damn.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it. She can
Don't give up.
Daddy. Daddy. It's
Not like this.
come on. It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Baby, you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in yourself?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows it's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
You're not feeling too well right now.
He's gone. You were so slow. How could you keep going? How could you keep going?
Voices.
Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. There it is. You're imagining. It's Tilly. Go towards him. Quick, go, run. Come on, before he disappears. Go, go, go. Ow.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's inbow made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Maybe one of the... Oh, pieces.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There's the truth.
There he was,
Where is he?
the lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Soul play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing,
Under the tree.
and the world danced with him.
You have to keep
The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
I guess we look around a bit here before we go up. There's also underneath. Yeah. Maybe it was a rune drop there, maybe I should go back and... I want to run too much back and forth if I need to go here again.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last.
Let's go see what's what back there. Big gate. Before we join that, go to that light. A little shortcut.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister.
Sorry about that.
And she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
I have a part of that story. I mean, obviously the wolf doesn't kill him, licks the honey off, but I don't quite remember it. That's Yggdrasil.
It's too loud.
So we have to come back and we can't even see the runes. Oh. Alright, I guess we run out to the light anyway. Run down the other path. Yeah. Oh, well, alright. There's nothing here. Very cozy on the sides. Like that. Yeah,
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real.
fancy tree.
You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by
There must
the
be
tree.
something for later. What's this? Did I get up on the other side? I didn't think so. Oh, I think that one is different. That was one of the story points.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
That's how it was. Let's see how we... Look, there was some kind of almost force field covering. No? What is that?
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the Trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard. What's the shard?
Oh, if that's like 4. Oh, of course the actual thing is a shard of the sword.
Use your eyes. Look. Get closer. What can you see? Go to it.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Consider how dreary and depressing the area is. It's still kind of beautiful. It is a really good looking game in its own way. Yes, we're going in here.
Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Ah, damn it, it's good. A lot of light from this torch, is there?
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
It's gonna be like a labyrinth.
I'll find him.
What was that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him?
Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away.
Herva disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Alright.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
I can hear him.
Within the burial mound, Herva calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Dillian.
Listen, listen, listen.
It's him.
Listen. It's getting louder.
There he is.
You're getting closer.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Find the voice.
Find him.
I think there's some trickery.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find another way.
Think. Focus. Use your mind.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You
Look.
let him slip through your fingers once again.
Think
You don't
clearly.
recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
She doesn't recognize it.
Yes, you do. You
So
know.
always, I light the torches and I always go where it's dark.
We told you.
I think it's the trick here.
It was a trick.
I think I walked all the way last time, so let's I go this way this time. this one as well.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening?
Quiet.
It's not him.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
It's not Dillian. That doesn't sound like Dillian. What's in there? What is it?
A secret room.
Buzz. How do you get in there? How does she get in there?
How does she get in there?
There's no way in. Find a way. There has to be a way. Find a way. There's always a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way. You're too close to stop. What's in there?
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Need to go. Not sure about that room there. Because there's one of the story points in there. Can I go back anyone? Or does he refuse to go? Oh, I can. Yeah, I probably can't use. Probably can't just think that I should be able to run around that way. I don't think it's. I think that's you know, it's tricking me. Moving around the rooms as I walk around. Let's continue on and see if we can't find a way in there after. Not a big deal if we miss one of the story points. Find out where we need to go. Let's see if there's anything in the corner. Yeah. Alright, never mind that one story point. Just go in.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Father?
I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Alright, that's not the parent of the year.
It's done. You did it, but there's more.
So I'm not sure how much of this is gonna end up being real and
There's still more.
Only in her mind.
There's more to do. It's not
I think I
going
would.
to be
Oh, I have
easy.
to run all the way around. I think.
Can we do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. Too much to do.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this
It's
place?
an interesting way of having a loading screen.
creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we? Turn back. There he is. There he is. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house. Find. He's going in. He's disappearing. Follow him. Don't let him disappear. The air. Where's it gone? Keep going. How do you find it? It's just a trial. It's just another test. You just have to solve it, and then you will find it.
This looks delicious.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot.
Alright, we're doing that again.
No one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get in.
We can fix that thing. Oh, maybe there's a... Be behind. Oh, did I just walk? I guess so. And let's go fix the bridge. No? What did we change? Oh, that fence.
You found a way to climb the tower, the ladder. Quick. What
What's
now?
that?
You can see it. Aligned to the truth. The bridge.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Alright.
That's it. You did it. She did. It's
Oh,
not done
yeah.
yet.
This one, change something again. No. Oh, I'm blind. There's a ladder there. I didn't even see the ladder. Drop down there. But did I actually have to do it again? Have a look. Maybe the watchtower was whole under the... Like it. Let me go if there's something. What do I have to? Ah.
She did it. You fixed the bridge. She fixed it.
You passed the trial. Get to the house.
Done. You succeeded.
That can't be the whole trial. Any voices? Alright, let's go to the house with this spooky light.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there?
A weird effect,
Come
this
out
one.
if you are.
Where is he? Find him.
One of the weirder looking effects in the game. Kind of. You said it looks good, it just looked weird.
There was a Northman called Grettir. Big, red-haired, immensely strong. But he was afraid of the dark. It happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him outside into darkness and kill him. He resisted with every ounce of his strength. He clung to the doorframe, but it gave way, and they spilled out of the house, and the monster fell back, and the moon shone down on its ghastly face. Grettir, terrified, cuts off its head, but is cursed forever. From that moment on, wherever he was, he would see those hideous eyes staring back at him. Sometimes we allow our own fear to haunt us to our grave.
Alright, real time.
What's that sound?
Hold on.
They're coming for me!
It's Dillian. Go to him. Dillian. Go to him. He's trying to save you.
So,
Dying, dying, dying. It's close.
was that just a death or what? No. Yes? What the hell? I'm not even sure what the hell killed me.
There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. It is. Towards it. Run. Find it. Focus. Focus. 2 more. Run. Run now. Save him. Don't run. Your sword. What should I do? You've got them. Now's the time to find a way out. Find the gates. Get out. Run. 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 Look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
God damn it. This is a little bit random, I gotta say. Random. Kinda guess that it's something chasing me. I have to find all the symbols again. Right.
There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die. Run. Run. Run now. Run. It's not safe here. Run. Senua, you don't even have your sword. You came through the wrong door. How are you going to? Where's your sword? Defend yourself.
Oh, can't hold you. Jesus Christ, woman. You're stuck on the walls.
It's not safe. Where is it? You're dying. You're lost. Dying. This is what death feels like.
Oh, I think. God damn it, I can't get. This is an annoying way to run, I gotta say. I made one wrong turn and then I die.
There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die. Run. Run now. Run. It's not safe here. Run. Senua, run. You don't even have your sword. You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword? I can't find you. Where are we? It's not safe. You're unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like. They're coming!
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
This has made me a monster.
And there was 3 deaths right there.
What if
I think I only had 3 to begin with today.
What if we're wrong?
So I guess we have to 6. Yeah.
What if this?
Rolling up around now.
It's just a
Black
trick.
stuff.
You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Yeah, it was a bit scary, little. I'll take at least this one. Maybe one more of these. There's one more trial after this one. We'll see how long this trial is. I switch between the 2.
It's lighter. It's nicer.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Let's stay here. It's light here.
Is this maybe she's
Bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed.
bipolar?
What happened?
This is switching between.
Bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
That story I clearly remember. The classic. The mistletoe.
Don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need Dillion. He's waiting for you. He always said he's close. He cares about you. I feel he's close. He loves you. I feel his love calling you.
Guess I have to switch back to the
Dillion, we're here. Dillion.
to the dead or the worn down mask, and I can run back over here.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillion. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go before he disappears. Dillion, don't lose him. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark. The dark.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white.
darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making.
Dillian taught her to see further.
To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Do you remember the way he looked?
Over there, right?
Senua, you've got it.
Why isn't he here? You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up
Not
there.
in this world.
Not in this world. You can't.
Remember Dillian? What do you remember? Do you remember the sound of his voice?
Things that are most precious to you.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what that feels like?
Look what happens to the
You
things she
can't.
loves. Where are you taking us?
He's up there.
How do you get up there?
There's a way. There is a way up there.
Find the way.
She can do it. You're nearly there. She can find the way.
There's no story here? What?
Striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Baldur's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
Everything has broken in the end.
You've killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Alright. We need to get this focused into... Bird. One pieces. There we go.
It's all your fault.
It's all your fault.
You're cursed.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things
Your
at Balder.
curse has claimed Dillian.
The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder.
He led you
It
astray.
pierces through him,
You should have
and
listened
to
him
everyone's
before
horror,
you had the chance.
Balder is killed.
You listened to him.
This
And
love
for
has
this,
tortured you and it
Huth is slain.
Alright, Rundo again.
Years had passed since she left her father.
She thought she
She trained hard alongside her friend.
Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her
Maybe I need to change the masks down there.
friendship turned to love.
No.
But the shadow of darkness never let her go.
Maybe not.
And she was crossing two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past.
And Dillian. Her future.
wasting your
to realities tearing at her soul.
Trials to distract you. Set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing?
Alright. Maybe we need to go change the faces.
What if they take you no closer to Dillion?
Let's change the masks or whatever.
You're letting this get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle? Do you remember the way he touched you?
Is that one here? Where? Oh, there are. Nice.
What if they're all about wasting your time, just delaying minute by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she can.
They mean nothing.
Being special.
It's a waste of time.
Could all be a waste of her time.
What if the gods are just toying?
Playing with her.
Come on, Leah
What
Nelson.
if the gods are laughing at her?
Messing with her.
It wouldn't be this.
It wouldn't be the first time.
One more time.
And the rulers burst into the Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is
He
lit,
was the only one.
sending the dead to hell.
He did love her.
But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Dillion saved you from them.
Guess I'm gonna have to run through this one and change the mask and then run through the outside. Alright. Can I do anything? Maybe this gate here is because it's locked now. Probably it's open in the other vision. But I'm guessing I can get the last one out there in the center.
He saved you. He saved you. That's you. You owe him. His love keeps you strong.
Oh, that's the other one, right? Oh no, it's from the other side. Ah, I have to get to the... Alright, alright. I wonder if I could I switch with that thing out there in the center then without having to go down there?
She had light within her. She is pure darkness.
Oh, I didn't see this one when I was passing by. That's silly. Ah, never mind.
Curse. And now the darkness is swallowing you both.
Nobody will love her.
Alright.
Dillion's the only reason she's still alive.
What if this is pointless? What?
Oh, there's one more here.
Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere. Everywhere. But what if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense? What if they're a trick? The gods were lying.
So there's some issue maybe with the voices talking over.
The gods are playing with you. It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in
Alright.
worlds the gods have made. But it doesn't mean anything. You can't read this language. You don't understand. Sinbel was right. You're wasting time. You're cursed. You'll never succeed. Slow. Quicker.
The gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of Hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they found in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Do you remember what it was to touch it?
Alright. Is that the trial? I think there's one more story point, so I guess maybe that story point is maybe I missed it earlier.
Dillion! Be very careful.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Those voices. Yeah.
No! It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the... He's gone to the water.
Must be the trial, right?
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this
Killing
the
you
price
would be
you pay
too
for the
easy.
gift you have?
They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you.
The gift that makes you so special in
Disappearing
life.
one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods to protect you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it. The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is yours anymore. It's
Alright.
disappearing with your memory.
I think this is where we're gonna stop this time. Looks like there's that one challenge left, and then just facing hell. I'm guessing over there at the big gate over... Or is it somewhere in that direction there? As you can't see it through the fog now. But that'll be next time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.